Hey everyone, Delphi Trading here with our weekly market report that we put out every week here for you guys on YouTube. And we are starting with Bitcoin here. Like our headline says, we have officially called the Bitcoin bottom. We have stuck our necks out there like we did back here when Bitcoin was up near 122,000. We sent out a post that we liquidated all our long crypto positions. Back here, we added this pattern, which played out, beautifully. You could see that pattern broke and hit the target. So now what? We started buying back. Okay, we closed out up here at 122,000. We actually tripled up down here, entering ETFs, crypto positions, with sending out notices and alerts to our members. So officially, we have called the bottom, okay? And this date is February 5th. So what does that mean? Does that mean it's going to be the bottom? No. Nothing is guaranteed. Our opinion doesn't mean anything. We just feel like the bottom is in, okay? But we are still in the process of going lower, okay? We have these channels that we put in way back here when we entered the channel, and we said we would snake down in this channel for a long period of time. We are looking at the end of the summer, early fall for this to play out, okay? And you can see how it's been snaking in these two channels, either in the upper channel and reversing, and now after this washout here, we have entered back in this bottom channel, okay? So yeah, nothing's changing for us. We feel like we can continue to go lower, whether that means in this bottom channel, whether that means coming up in the upper channel, or playing both channels, okay? The move we still see is lower, okay? So there's going to be a lot of chop. We keep our members here updated, obviously, with what are doing with our long-term portfolio. You know, we have short-term crypto trading that Leviathan's crushing it on. So that is our call. Again, we are on the record calling February 5th the bottom of this bearish action, okay? Which, again, we think is going to go for a while now, you know, end of summer, early fall. I guess it's not that far away, but that is what we're seeing in crypto, okay? Now, before we jump to Thinkorswim for the forecast, we want to show something here since we're on TradingView that is playing out very interestingly. Okay, and this is our cycle. We've talked about this before. This is over 90% accurate. We've traded it for over almost 3 years now. We're kind of giving you a look in at the next cycle date on the 23rd of February, so we'll have to see where the markets are. Okay, again, this is a reversal cycle. You can see back here what happened. We went up. Here we went down. Right here we dropped into the cycle and bounced. So it's a reversal cycle, and we need to see where things are at coming up on the 23rd. But that's not why we're showing this. We have identified actual mini cycles in the cycle, as crazy as that sounds. And they are marked by these red lines here, okay? We can see back here, this first red line, we got a small drop. And what happened here, the first red line, we got a big drop actually. Second red line here, we got a drop. Here, the second red line took 2 days, and then we got a huge drop, okay? Now, the bigger drop here is this thicker dotted red line, which is hitting today, okay? So if we can see that here, actually, this candle back here is very, very similar to this candle here. So we can see what happened off of that thicker red dotted line. We had a massive drop the next day. Is that going to happen tomorrow? We don't know, but we have been trading the cycle. We've been trading these mini cycles here for our members in the community and have been absolutely crushing it. So we'll have to see what happens tomorrow. Okay, do we get a reversal dump tomorrow? Maybe it leads into the next couple of weeks, but just something we wanted to show you guys here, what we do and what we offer here at Delphi Trading. Okay, now going to Thinkorswim. Okay, we mentioned this early in the day today for our members in our chat that going back to that cycle, what happened was the markets opened up at the beginning of the day and sold off, which led to that next day drop. Well, look what happened here. We went up in the morning, and ever since then, it was snaking its way all the way, closed at the lows of the day. This is the SPY. So just something to be mindful of how today went in the markets. So going to the daily chart, and again, all our forecasts hit last week. You can see here our white forecast actually surpassed, and then we bounced. Okay, one thing you want to point out here is we are bouncing, but what's the volume doing? The volume is going down. That is not bullish, folks. That is bearish. It means the momentum's running out. The dip buyers here, or traders, are running out, and we have a CCI hinge, not a pivot. That's a hinge. So we are going lower again on the indexes. This is the SPY, so we are going to go lower here, back down to this kind of support area where the averages are. Okay, that's where we're going for our forecast. Now, be careful. Again, if we move under the averages here and close under it, there could be more momentum to the downside. We've had several times where things were looking ugly, and the dip buyers came in and bought the bounce. Okay, if and when these dip buyers leave, look out below, folks. Just look out below. But anyway, for now, we are going lower on the SPY. Qs looks actually the worst of the group, believe it or not. It's gone from the strongest to the ugliest. Again, our forecast here from last week has hit. We're over 95% win rate on our forecast. And again, what happened here? Well, we bounced, and again, where's the volume, folks? There's no volume. Look at that CCI. It can't even get up to the zero line, and it's already starting to hinge. And now we could be reversing from the averages. So we're, again, going lower here. Actually, we're going to be going a lot lower than the SPY. We do not see much support here. Maybe here to run the 607 level. But the support here is not that great. So we're going to go down on the Qs. And this could be very conservative, folks. We could be headed back to these lows, okay, on the Qs. We just added this week short-term put positions on the indexes off of some UOA, unusual option activity that we saw. But again, just be careful. We could be getting what they call a dead cat bounce. Okay, so IWM will be the final forecast here. And again, we are going lower here on the IWM. Going right back down to the 20-day. But again, this could be a conservative forecast. It would not surprise us if we ended up going all the way back down to the support level. Okay, so we could be seeing a kind of weakening M pattern here. Okay, not really a double top, but we do have a lower low, and which could mean we're going lower even. Okay, so first things first, that's our forecast for next week. Again, please like, subscribe, YouTube channel, follow us here. You can follow us on X at Delphi_trades on X. That's Delphi_trades. Follow us there. We're putting out some amazing content there daily. Option flows, UOA. Our Delphi signal trade has been absolutely crushing it this week. And we're putting all this information out on our X channel. So that's it from us. Good luck trading, and we will see you guys here back next week. Take care.